and welcome to Channel 19 action. Here's the Sterling Lady Knights will take on the Egg Harbor Township Eagles. Sterling 9-10 on the year, 3-4 in the conference. Egg Harbor Township 11-7 overall, 5-6 in their respective division. Take a look at the Liberty standings. Haddon Heights at the top, 18-1 overall, undefeated in the division, followed by Haddon Township, 13-4, 6-3 in the division. Haddonfield with a respectable record of 12-7. West Deptford 11-9. Sterling 9-10, and right below them is Collingswood, 5-15 overall. Take a look at the Cape Athletic United standings. Wildwood Catholic with an impressive 17-4 record at the top of that division, followed by Middle Township. Our Lady of Mercy 10-9 on the year. Hamilton 9-6. Egg Harbor Township is 11-7. They're 5-6 in their division, and Lower Cape May is 5-12 overall. Sterling's 9-10. They're 5th in the Colonial Liberty. Put up 40 points a game, let in 34 points a game. Tori Wilsey putting up 9 points per game. Bridget Dixon and Mackenzie McDonald with 7 points per game. And Morgan Sims with 6 points per game. And now on the other side, Egg Harbor Township 11-7, 5th in the Cape Atlantic United. They score 45 points a game. Defense allows 35 points a game. Amelia Zinkgraf with 10 points a game, along with Leah Brown. Avery Harding with 9 points a game, and Kara Wilson with 8 points per game. Game history, the two teams have never played before. Sterling has lost 4 of the last 5, and Egg Harbor Township has won 6 of their last 7. Mr. Schulz, Egg Harbor Township looks extremely hot.
Yeah, they're a hot team, and if you look at the keys of the game, team defense, the help defense has always been a big part of any win we've had this year, Jacob. Attack the perimeter on O and D, and then the transition game is big. And not only getting it in transition, but finishing. As we look at our senior starters right here.
Tori Wilsey and Raina Pelkak, the two seniors, Bridget Dixon, Mackenzie McDonald, and Erin Quinn, all 3 sophomores to round out the starting 5 for the Lady Knights.
And Jacob, as we look at there's Kate McDonald there. And you look at the Haddon Township team, or the Egg Harbor Township team, I'm sorry. Jacob, you had mentioned they came in winning 6 out of 7, and a couple of things that stood out to me. First off, if you look at both teams, kind of similar where they have the balanced scoring, but Egg Harbor Township has got a couple of traditionally tough teams in the division. We're talking about Wildwood Catholic and Middle Township, 2 teams that in their respective division, Wildwood Catholic in the parochial and Middle Township in Group 2, usually have very good teams.
And McDonald and Gray getting ready to tip this one off. Egg Harbor Township wins the tip. Sterling 9-10 on the year.
Starting off in that zone defense. That allows them to pack it in with anything going down low. And for Egg Harbor Township to beat this, they're going to have to hit from the outside.
Shot was missed. Now Dixon slips. Regains her footing, drives to the lane, and a nice running layup from Bridget Dixon.
Well, after she recovered, took a little bit of a stumble, had a little laugh about it for herself, but did a great job coming down the floor. And again, didn't force things, took what the defense gave her.
Shot up from the corner, no good. And they're going to foul on the floor. Going to take another look. Dixon stumbles and then just takes it straight to the rack.
And you saw the help defense come over, but just didn't come over quick enough. And I know that always can, I'm sure the coach on the other side was definitely saying something about that.
Wilsey finds McDonald. Heaves it over to Dixon. Now Quinn down low, and Quinn gets the lay-in.
Yeah, that's great ball movement. I'm sure we'll get a replay of that where you'll see that Bridget Dixon knew where she was going with that ball before it even got to her with the pass. And Erin Quinn does a great job finishing with the left hand.
Ball was Pass was intended for Zingraf, but it'll go out of bounds, and we're going to take another look at this quick passing here from Sterling.
Yeah, long pass, but you see that right there. Dixon had the court awareness to know exactly where Aaron Quinn was, and Aaron Quinn did a great job finishing.
Ball was knocked away by Wilson. And they're going to say that that's Egg Harbor Township ball.
We haven't been getting the benefit of the doubt on calls this week.
Yeah,
in home games. I think it's Channel 19's. That's that Channel 19 kiss of death.
They don't like us.
Nah. And you got a push off there on Egg Harbor Township. Real good job, Jacob. That's why when this zone defense is working well, it's when they're communicating. And you saw the help defense close things off on a potential baseline drive right here.
They take another look at it. Zingraf tries to drive inside. Just too tough on Quinn. Quinn passes it to Pelkak, who puts up a shot. Off the mark, but Aaron Quinn able to get the offensive rebound and put that one back up and in.
And good ball movement. They got the ball to Pelkak down low. Usually she's pretty good from that range. But a great job by Aaron Quinn getting the offensive putback.
Zingraf now working against Quinn. Help defense was there. Forces that shot to go awry, and now Dixon running the offense for the Lady Knights. Heaves it up to Quinn, and Aaron Quinn gets the hometown roll right there. Extends the lead to 8, and a timeout for Egg Harbor Township.
Boy, as we look at the replay here, you'll see Aaron Quinn get the ball and just put it up soft off the glass. Coach Kate McDonald was fired up after what her team just did right there, because you looked at the keys to the game. They've done the transition game. They've been doing great on defense with the help defense. They're moving the ball well in the offensive end, doing everything a coach could ask for. And boy, Coach Kate McDonald really was thrilled with her team after that timeout.
Well, and we saw in the stats that Egg Harbor Township had won 6 of their last 7. They're playing really sloppy for a team who's on a bit of a hot streak.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Take another look right there. Offensive rebound. Converts into second chance points. And Brown bringing the ball up, guarded by Wilsey. Getting it into the corner, pump fake. And that one will be knocked away. Bit of a stat here, number 32, Avery Harding, is 6'1" and is only a freshman for this Egg Harbor Township team. As now Dixon finds Wilsey over in the corner, and Egg Harbor Township will gain possession.
One of the few times there, Sterling didn't get the great ball movement, but you saw Egg Harbor Township get themselves over in position to draw the foul.
Brown gets it to Crable in the corner, guarded by McDonald. Shot up and doesn't go for Kara Wilson. Dixon now finds Quinn, pass too high.
Probably our first unforced turnover here. But if I'm looking at Egg Harbor Township when they're in our offensive end, to beat the zone defense, there's 2 ways you could do it. You either have to hit from the outside, they're not doing that, and you've got to have quick ball movement around the outside to possibly get some diagonal looks, and they're really not doing that.
Wilson in the corner, guarded by McDonald. Finds Brown. Brown almost loses her dribble. And now Harding. Shot rims out for Avery Harding. And now Dixon, halfway through this first quarter. Lady Knights lead 8-0. As Wilsey's outside, finds Dixon. Quinn down low. Makes the extra pass to McDonald, and she'll go to the line.
You see this good ball movement, and the other thing is movement away from the ball to an open spot. We saw that with Aaron Quinn. And then she tried to dish it off, but ultimately is able to get Mackenzie McDonald to the free throw line. I think.
Just
okay, I'm sorry.
Another unfavorable call. It looked like McDonald was going up to the rim.
I thought so too. Yeah.
Trying to get a layup there, but the referee saw it otherwise. Pelkak now outside, gets it to Dixon, who slows things down. Wilsey in the corner fires up a three, doesn't go, almost gets her own rebound, and that'll be Egg Harbor Township possession.
And that's good perimeter defense on Wilsey. You saw the girl come out, but came out a little out of control, and I have to think at some point, Tori Wilsey, she's smart, she saw that. You're going to see her do a fake shot, shooting fake, pump fake, and a quick drive to the basket off something like that.
Egg Harbor Township has been cold offensively. Pelkak made the effort to try and save it, but to no avail. Crable will inbound for the Eagles. Here's Brown outside. Wilsey picking her up defensively. Crable in the corner, guarded by McDonald. Harding working on Dixon. That one's poked away, and Brown fires up a shot. Just another miss from Egg Harbor Township, but they get their own rebound, and Crable will manage to keep the Eagles in possession of the ball.
Egg Harbor Township's doing a little better job of the quicker movement around the outside, trying to get that zone moving around.
Sterling's aggressive defense, trying to force a turnover, but nothing doing right now. The Eagles still can't score offensively.
Yeah, the quicker the movement, the more likely you can get a seam, diagonal look, a seam in that offense. And it's a good job there by Egg Harbor Township going down low.
Lindsey Dodd ends the dry spell for the Eagles. Dixon gets it to Wilsey, over in the corner to McDonald, who fires up a long two. Too strong, and now Crable running the break for the Eagles, and now decides to slow things down. Brown now outside. Back to Crable.
Impressive job by Crable, getting the rebound and bringing it up the floor.
Harding, guarded by McDonald, now gets it to Crable. Crable drives inside. Believe they're going to get a foul on Wilsey. Coach McDonald not happy about that one. Zinkgraf checks into the game for Harding. 1:52 left to go here in this first quarter. Knights lead 8-2. Now Zinkgraf to Brown. And that one is stripped away by Pelkak. Gets it to Dixon. Heaves it up to Wilsey. And Wilsey draws contact and will get to the line. At least we think she'll get to the line on this one.
You can't assume things. You know, they're getting their transition game going, and you could see, you know, that was one. It wasn't after, it was an inbound, but Dixon sensed that Egg Harbor Township might have been a little sluggish getting back, and they were able to get Tori Wilsey to the free throw line.
Wilsey knocks down the first, extends the lead to 7. Second one rims out. Zinkgraf gets it up to Zinkgraf. Sisters, and now Crable with the three. Rims out, rebound McDonald. Finds Dixon. Dixon finds Wilsey. Back to Bridget. And a bit of a wayward pass, and that'll be a Sterling turnover. .105 in this first quarter.
Strong right now needs to get back into that half-court rhythm that they were in the early part of this quarter.
Zincraft had the ball knocked away by Tori Wilsey, and there's Pelkak. And Brown heaves up a shot. No good. Coach McDonald looking for a foul call. Don't believe she's going to get it. And now Kara Wilson checks in for Wyatt Brown.
One thing we normally don't have is an 11:30 game, and there's a little bit of a glare through those windows, so it's going to make it a little bit tougher, I think, to shoot maybe the foul shot or really any shot where the glare gets in your eyes.
Yeah, you can see on your screen the little blocks of light coming through. That'll just shine right in your eyes. I believe foul will be on Pelkak. Excuse me, McDonald picking up her first foul. And Zincraft gets it down low to Dodd. Kicks it out to Wilson. Wilson is fouled. And Wilsey can't believe it. Let's take a look. I don't know that there's enough contact there to draw a foul.
She was kind of behind.
Yeah.
All right. We got to behave over here, Jacob. But
it's easy for us to say.
Right?
Yeah, it's easy for us to say. We're not out there on the floor. We're just observing. But for those guys, they got to call it in real time. We get the benefit of the replay.
Yeah.
Second free throw drops for Wilson. Dixon looking around. Maddie Klein, who just checked in the game, got the ball, and that one's knocked away by Zincraft, but it'll be Sterling ball. Klein into Dixon. Dixon now looking around. Quinn shot at the buzzer. No good. A 9-3 Sterling lead at the end of one, and we will be right back with second quarter action after this.
Whether you are a young athlete or an active adult, Dr. Vincent Marchese of Beatty Harris Sports Medicine helps you to reach your physical goals. The team, with locations in Newtown Square, Cherry Hill, and South Philadelphia, treats everything from acute sprains and sports-related concussion to arthritis and chronic tendon pain. Through an evidence-based, patient-centered approach, Beatty Harris Sports Medicine delves deep to find the source of your pain and get you back to the activities you love. To schedule your evaluation, visit BeattyHarrisSportsMed.com or call 610-601-9177.
And welcome back to a view of the castle for our matinee game here on a Saturday morning. Sterling leads this one 9-3, and Mr. Schulz, we were having a quick talk over the break.
Yeah, but again, you know, with a couple of the fouls are kind of questionable. You got to, I guess, just got to keep going, right? You got to keep going, and I think the biggest thing that sticks out with this Sterling team and their half-court offense is that they were very crisp in moving the ball around in the early part of the quarter and throughout the middle of the quarter. Towards the end of the quarter, I saw some long looping passes. Didn't seem as crisp in their half-court set, and they really need to get back in that rhythm.
Yeah, we have to remember they got out to an 8-0 run, and then Egg Harbor Township called that timeout, and it's been stagnant ever since as McDonald got trapped. Sterling will keep the ball here.
And the only decent out, they had Tori Wilsey on that transition, that long pass where she got to the free throw line. Next time down, you could see they got back quicker. I think Coach was talking to them over there, telling them, hey, you got to get back. This team wants to move the ball up the floor in a hurry.
Dixon looking around. Finds Quinn outside, makes the extra pass to Klein, who's now trapped in the corner. And that one will be picked up by Brown. Gets it to Zincraft. Heaves that one up to Wilson, and Wilson gets the shot to drop.
And you can see Egg Harbor Township getting some transition of their own. Went with that trap on the perimeter, that far baseline. And they're really going with an aggressive defense out on the perimeter.
Quinn to Dixon. Dixon now drives inside. Finds Klein in a fantastic pass and finish from Bridget Dixon and Maddie Klein.
Yeah, that's a great job of Bridget Dixon drawing the defenders her way and seeing a wide open Maddie Klein. And Maddie Klein gets that soft running one-hander and finishes.
Zincraft shot no good. Dixon. And that one will be out of bounds, stay Sterling ball. But take a look at this. She draws the help defense, and because of that trap, Maddie Klein is left wide open. Does a nice job to convert. Shot off the mark there. And now Wilson. And you can hear Egg Harbor Township coaching. They want to run with this ball against the Sterling defense. Nice job, though, for the Our Lady Knights to get back. And
yeah,
now
Sterling's got to make sure they get back because there's already been a couple times where Egg Harbor Township has taken advantage of that, at least one time.
Yeah, they want to get out and run, especially after Sterling had gotten out and ran to that 8-0 lead early in the first. Is now McDonald. Drives inside, draws contact. It looks like they'll send her to the line this time.
Yeah, they got the arm there on Mackenzie McDonald.
Second foul, team's fifth. 2 shots.
McDonald to shoot the first to 2. First one drops.
One shot.
Perfect 2 for 2 at the line for McDonald. And now here's Crable running the point for the Eagles. Gets it to Wilson. Finds. And now Crable in the corner. Shot goes. Ava Crable, the freshman guard.
Yeah, that's just a real nice job by Crable with the defender, Erin Quinn, right in her face.
Klein looking around, finds Dixon. McDonald in some trouble, gets it to Klein, pass is tip and ends up in the hands of Quinn. Dixon loses control. And now Klein slowing things down, working against Wilson. Over to Dixon, makes the extra pass to Quinn. Quinn drives baseline. They're gonna get a foul on the floor. We'll take a look at the 3 here from Crable.
See him drawing the defenders in, and Crable was semi-open on that baseline. You saw Erin Quinn get over there, but Egg Harbor Township is slowly creeping their way back in this game.
Wayward inbound pass, and that'll be just another unforced turnover. Crable to inbound.
Sterling just has not been crisp in their half-court set since midway through the first quarter. And hey, give credit to Egg Harbor Township. They have that trap on the perimeter. They're cutting off the passing lanes. They're very active with the hands in the passing lanes, and that's definitely one of the reasons for it.
Yeah, coaching staff made an in-game adjustment that has sort of held Sterling to a standstill in their half courts as Klein goes up. That one is sent back by the Eagles.
Let's see if there was some contact down here. Yeah, I think that was, you saw the body on Klein when she went up.
And they're going to get a foul on Maddie Klein.
That was on number 13 line.
And now Crable gets it to Wilson. Off the screen. And now Crable, another corner three. Same result. And brings this game to within 2 for the Eagles.
Well, they're moving the ball around, swinging that zone defense away from Crable, getting it over to her, and we've got to get out on her a little bit quicker.
McDonald fires up a 3, no good. Rebound Crable, looking to run. Gets it up to Wilson, but Quinn is there. Off the mark, rebound Pelkak. Finds Dixon. Dixon guarded by Crable. And you saw right there was a lot of contact between Dixon and Crable, but no foul call. Officials looking to let him play.
Inconsistent. There's been calls where you didn't think there was contact, and then there's contact.
And no call.
No call.
Take a look at the 3, and Crable, even with the defender right there, gets the shot to go, unfazed by Aaron Quinn coming over and
that's
rotating.
Just a great shot. I'll tell you what, Quinn did get over there. Morgan Sims coming into the game. That's with Sterling. Sterling definitely needs something from the outside, no question about it.
Crable now drives inside from the corner. Shot goes out. Pelkak gets it to Dixon.
Well, that's what you're going to get from Crable. If you go up and get her close, she's got the quick first step to go by the defender. So she's definitely a complete player as a freshman.
That one is picked off by Kara Wilson. Quinn running back. They're going to get a foul. Take a look. That one was really well timed up from Wilson, and a good job of staying strong.
Yeah, and that's what you've been seeing since midway through the quarter is Egg Harbor Township defensively in the half court are jumping the passing lanes and getting some steals.
Wilson at the line averages 8 points a game in her junior year. And next free throw could tie the game for the Eagles. Will be a pretty impressive comeback, as the way things started didn't look great for them. Shot rims out though.
And just like a lot of comebacks, it starts with great defense, and it led to them getting things going on the offensive end.
Sims fires up a 3, no good. Wilsey outside, fires up a 3 of her own. 0 for 2 from downtown on that possession, as pass was wayward from Harding. Looking for Wilson on the home run ball. .225 here in this second quarter, as Wilsey's outside, finds Sims, tries to make the cross-court pass, but it's tipped and ends up in the hands of Crable. And a relentless finish there to give the Eagles the lead, and oh, she trips. Tripped over Dixon, and Quinn gets the basket.
Good job by Bridget Dixon, and Sterling needed that because, again, Sterling right now is just getting too predictable, and a lot of times with their passes, and Egg Harbor Township's taking advantage of it. But a good job by Dixon with a quick, crisp pass to Erin Quinn, and again, she finishes with that left hand.
Pass too high, ends up in the hands of Sims. A 2-on-none gets it to Wilsey. And Wilsey with the easy finish. And that's what we need to see here from Sterling, is getting out and running on the break. It helps when there's no defender like we saw there, but... And a pass tipped by Dixon, but Wilson able to corral it. And now Dodd finds Crable. He fires up a shot. No good. Harding gets that one to go.
Well, you saw Crable initially create her own opportunity. Harding got the rebound and the putback.
Foul on the floor here. And that'll lead Sterling into the 1-and-1s at the line.
Second foul.
That steal right there. Good job taking up the length of the floor and dishing it off to Tori Wilsey. There's Morgan Sims bringing that one up.
Free throw was off the mark from Wilsey. Crable now running the break. Finds Zincraft down low, but it's knocked away. And jump ball will have the Eagles with possession. 42 seconds left here. 17-16, the Knights lead by 1. Zincraft with the 3, no good. Rebound Wilson. Gets the Zincraft over to Harding. Crable finds Wilson. Wilson looking around. Crable in the corner, thought about the 3, now drives inside. Shot heaved up. No foul call. Dixon. Cross-court pass to Aaron Quinn. Rims out. Wilsey can't get the shot to go. Sims fires up a deep 3. Splash! Morgan Sims to end the quarter with a 3 from way downtown. My goodness, that was from way out. Take another look at this one.
Yeah, and Sterling needed that because they really have not been able to do a whole lot from outside. And if Morgan Sims can continue with that in the second half, boy, that's going to be a big help to the Sterling in their half-court set.
We will have second half coverage of this game. Sterling, after the 3 from Sims, now leads by 4, 20-16. We'll be back after this.
What's up? I'm DJ Wagner, and I play for Camden High. I got vaccinated against COVID-19 so I can protect my teammates, coaches, family, and friends.
I got my shot because I know the truth. The vaccine works and saves lives.
With the Delta variant spreading, we need you to get off the bench and get in the game.
No excuses.
The vaccine is the best way we can protect our community.
This is your shot.
This is your shot.
Make it count.
For a list of free vaccination locations, visit CamdenCounty.com/vaccine.
Then you should adjust your seat or mess with the radio before driving. Buckle your seatbelt. Also, remember to turn your lights on to avoid hitting deer or ignorant pedestrians. Ignore the phone. It can wait. Keep in mind that you're not the only one on the road. Remember, you should always be aware of animals.
Dude, you trying to win some big money tonight?
Yeah, they don't call me Johnny Wiggles for nothing.
Man, you better not sell me. I had a bad couple of weeks, but I need this money. Let's go win. Have you ever been here before?
Yeah, I have.
This looks amazing.
Yes, it does.
Welcome to Nightlife Casino. I'm Ricky, your dealer for tonight. We'll be starting shortly.
Let's have a good night.
The game is blackjack.
I'm feeling a little frisky. Let's go 200.
Alright, it's the first game. Nah, I'm playing it safe.
Round 1 is over. Sir, we've tied. Sir, we've lost. The next round will start in 10 seconds.
What are you doing?
I'm doing what's right. I'm going all in.
You're nuts? That's all your allowance. That's all your money. You're gonna go bankrupt. Told ya.
Hold on. Please. You're still coughing. You're still coughing. Shh.
Oh gosh, I keep forgetting about these things. I'm sorry, man.
I understand. It's cool.
Oh man, I don't feel good at all.
Hey. I thought you put a mask on earlier. What happened? That's really not cool. You're gonna get other people sick. They have families to go home to. Think about your actions.
Yeah, the mask thing. My bad.
Yeah. Listen, if you really felt sick, you should have stayed home. Other people shouldn't have to suffer because of your actions.
You know, I didn't think about that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go home now and lay down.
I think that's best. Oh, and don't forget your mask.
Where were you? You were supposed to meet me at my locker.
I had to get my books.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
Don't worry about it.
And welcome back. Taking a look at the castle here on this Saturday morning. Action comes back. 20-16 your scores. We take a look at our leading scorers. Quinn with 8, McDonald with 4, Wilsey with 3, and on the other side, Crable with 8, Wilson with 4. And we're coming to us here in the booth. Unfortunately, couldn't be joined by Johnny Wiggles as we reserved his seat for him.
Yep. We reserved a seat, and I think I accidentally sat it. I got zapped real quick or something. So he's got some remote somewhere that's making sure nobody sits in his seat.
Yeah, we got it all marked up for him, reserved. Couldn't make it today. Missing a good one here at the Castle. Pretty competitive game.
No question about it, Jacob. And, Strong started out with real good ball movement and kind of struggled a little bit. Got a little sloppy there, but fortunately we're able to finish things off with the three-pointer by Morgan Sims. And with this Egg Harbor Township team coming on, they're going to need some offense from the perimeter in the second half.
Second half getting ready to get underway here. As the Eagles take the court, Wilsey to inbound. Second half action underway. Dixon guarded by Brown. Quinn Tries to get it back to Dixon, and there's a lot of contact there. And we were talking about it all throughout the break. Just the inconsistency is something you can't live with for both teams.
Yeah, it's tough. It makes you play hesitant out there a little bit. You just want consistency.
We were saying sometimes there's contact and no call as Wilson drains a three, or excuse me, a long two. But sometimes there's contact and no call, and sometimes there's no contact and a call. So just got to be consistent from these officials. If we take a look at the long two from Wilson.
No, this is going to be tough for Sterling if somebody other than Crable starts hitting from the outside, because right now they're really paying a lot of attention to her, both on the outside and the help defense with her quick drives to the basket. She can dish it off and get other people involved. It's going to make things difficult for the Sterling team.
Wilson, that one right into the hands of Pelkak. Getting ready to run on this break. Now slows it up. Ball knocked away by Don and ends in the hands of Zincraft. Shot no good. And here comes Wilsey. Looking around. And wisely slows it up. Gets it to McDonald. Kicks it to Wilsey in the corner. Wilsey for three. Splash! Tori Wilsey hits the three in the corner.
And a smart move by Tori Wilsey, not forcing things, circling it back out, getting that half-court set going. Good job by Mackenzie McDonald, taking the defender in, kicking it back out to give Tori Wilsey a wide-open look, and she buried it.
Brown from way outside, no good. McDonald to Wilsey, tries to save it, ends up in the hands of Dodd, and now Brown runs the break, finds Wilson, and that one's sent back by Pelkak. Dixon now, getting ready to run. And a nice pass from Bridget Dixon, and a good finish for Tori Wilsey at the rim.
Now, just a great job getting things going in the transition game, and we mentioned about Sterling needing to get offense from the perimeter. We've already gotten Tori Wilsey hitting a three from the outside, so it's looking good here to start off the second half.
Wilson finds Dodd down low, and she gets the basket to fall.
Doing a good job without not having Crable in this game. I'm surprised she's not in there. Not 100% sure her foul situation, but
McDonald fires up a three, rims out, gets her own rebound, and that one's stripped away by Zincraft. Who finds her teammate down low, Dodd, with another basket at the rim. Brings this game to within three. And that one's tipped away for a moment, but Dixon gets it to McDonald, and she'll be fouled.
A good move by Mackenzie McDonald, sensing the defenders are over. Normally, you would take this ball a little bit deeper to get the shot, but right away she saw she was going to draw contact, went up with the shot, and was able to get herself to the free throw line. That's a real nice job. We're looking. We talked about those windows and the sun coming through there. You could see. Sure. Mackenzie is probably having to fight that off a little bit. See the different reflections on the floor.
Perfect from the line today is McDonald. I believe she's a good 4 for 4. As she extends the lead to 5. Brown now running the point here for the Eagles. Gets it to Wilson.
And Crable now back in the game.
There's that name. Crable gets the ball outside, finds Wilson. Tipped away and in the hands of Pelkak.
And that's a good job by Sterling. They double-teamed Crable, and then Mackenzie McDonald came over and got right on Wilson. Didn't allow her to get a shot off or really do anything with that ball.
Quinn trying for the baseline. Nothing doing. Ends up in the hands of Crable. Slows things down. Gets it to Zincraft. And Brown from outside, rims out, Quinn rebound. 4 minutes left to go here, halfway through this third quarter as McDonald shot from the mid-range goes down.
Nice job by Mackenzie McDonald. Again, she's drawing those two help defenders over there. Just pulls up, pops to Jay.
Brown from way outside, no good. And they're going to foul on Egg Harbor Township. There's the shot from McDonald.
Good ball movement. It's almost like Sterling's kind of start off this second half much the same way they started off the game. They've just got to keep it going. You need consistency in your half-court set throughout this entire second half.
McDonald seemed to try and draw a foul. None called. Dixon Quinn drives to the baseline, and that one will stick with Sterling. McDonald, or excuse me, Wilsey to inbound. Wilsey looking around, finds McDonald. Dixon in the corner. And that one is taken away by Brown. And Brown with a strong finish, two defenders in proximity.
Good job by Brown using her body to shield Dixon from the ball.
McDonald cross-court pass to Dixon. Quinn drives inside, no good. Raina Pelkat can't get that shot to fall, and now Brown stops, pops, and gets the bank. Bank is open for Leah Brown. Makes this a three-point game. Dixon finds Quinn. And almost taken away. And now McDonald down low. Gets the shot to go and the foul.
Well, good job by Dixon recovering. Boy, close to it. Backcourt and then finding an open Mackenzie McDonald. She finishes and has herself a chance to get the old-fashioned three-pointer here.
And McDonald's perfect game from the line continues, 5 for 5. And we used to talk about the free throws for the girls had been, not the best. They were really not great as a team. McDonald herself has improved, 5 for 5 throughout the game.
Yeah, and that's important for her because she really does a good job drawing the fouls.
And a tough shot from Avery Harding. Uses that 6'1" frame to get up and over defenders. Gets that shot to go. Now Wilsey here finds McDonald. Cross-court pass to Dixon. Quinn in the corner. She fires up a long shot. No good. Into the hands of McDonald, who tried for the reverse. Nothing doing. Pelkak's shot was sent back. Now Crable. Looking to run. And a nice shot from Crable.
Boy, she's tough, and only a freshman. Boy, this is girl who's going to have a nice career ahead of her.
That one's tipped away by Zincroft, and she went over and back. Wilsey went over and back. And Sterling's arguing that it should be a tip. The officials won't even meet. The one official saying it was tipped, the other saying it's an over and back, but we take a look at the nice running layup from Crable right there.
Yeah, they're saying she had control, but I don't know. I'd like to see that again.
Foul on the floor and just rough contact all game. Take a look at the Browns tried a few of those threes from way outside, but none of them have dropped from that range. This officiating is quite confusing to me. They wouldn't let Morgan Sims check into the game. But what do I know? I just sit here and talk about sports.
I don't know if they thought she didn't come to the table before the inbound? Not sure. Not sure what was the thinking there.
And now Sims is able to check into the game for Pelkak. Harding picked up the foul, her third. Dixon, nice move to drive in the lane. Shot doesn't go. Crable heaves one up, and that one's knocked away by Tori Wilsey. Ends up in the hands of Zincroft. And that one.
There's more contact. They're letting go.
And this call goes Sterling's way, but it's been pretty inconsistent for both sides throughout the game.
I would agree with that.
And that's just something you got to play through if you're out there. Sims thought about a three, gets it to Dixon. Now Quinn tries to drive inside, and now is trapped in the corner. Coach McDonald tried to call a timeout, but it'll stay Sterling possession.
And with Morgan Sims back in this game, you know, Sterling is kind of forcing the issue, trying to get the ball down low. With the activity of them getting down there, you're also going to get kick-out opportunities, and that's where Morgan Sims comes into play.
Dixon trying to hold for the last shot of this third quarter. 2-point game. 6 left on the clock. Finds Quinn. Quinn drives inside. Kick out to Morgan Sims. But Quinn will have stepped on the baseline and gives the Eagles 3 seconds to try and do something at the end of this quarter. Brown heaves up a half quarter. Well short. 2-point game going into the fourth as the Knights hold on to a small lead. 32-30. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this.
Dude, would you check your email?
What's email?
The thing that keeps making that sound!
Now I know why you didn't join me for the Flyers game!
Open it now!
1,700 emails!
Maybe you should open your emails too.
You think so?
And welcome back to a closely contested game here. Heading into the fourth quarter. Lady Knights lead this one 32-30 against the Egg Harbor Township Eagles as we take a look at the Sterling huddle.
And you see Sterling having Morgan Sims coming back in this game. Morgan has hit a 3, as well as Tori Wilsey in his third quarter. Again, in a tight game, Sterling's really got to even do a little bit more damage from 3-point range, I think, to pull this game out. It's a tough Egg Harbor Township team.
I think this game will come down to who can execute better on both sides of the floor and who can knock down their shots at the line. As there's Zincraft to tie the game down in the low post. We're all knotted up at 32, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, good job by Egg Harbor Township being patient in that zone, looking to get it down low, and then just waiting till they had the opportunity.
Sims with a nice pass to McDonald, and that shot drops. Mackenzie McDonald has been having herself a game.
Yeah, nice job with that short jumper by Mackenzie McDonald, and also with Morgan Sims on that baseline drive, drawing the defenders her way, and dishing the ball off.
Zincraft finds Wilson. Wilson fires up a long shot, and that one goes. Kara Wilson.
Well, they went with Wilson had almost the same type of shot, except from the near side, through good ball movement early on in the third quarter, and they did it right there.
Take a look at the long 2 here from Wilson. Aaron Quinn called with a foul, her second. Lady Knights' first foul of the second half as Brown gets it to Crable, who's been kind of quiet in the second half.
Drawing a lot of defensive attention her way.
Brown with the shot from way outside, no good. McDonald with the rebound finds Dixon. Dixon with a nice move on Brown, finds Quinn. Quinn driving baseline, Tries to get it to Sims and does. Sims with a pump fake and a running floater that rolls in. Tough shot for Morgan Sims, but she gets it to go.
And a great job of Morgan Sims. Sensing the defender is coming at her out of control, blows by her with a quick first step and gets that running one-hander.
Wilson. Crable, guarded by Wilsey. Now here is Wilson, looking for help. Finds Crable. Dixon poked that one away with Crable. And they're going to get a double dribble. Take a look. Pass to Sims, and she draws a little bit of a pump fake there and gets the running floater from the corner to go. Aaron Quinn was subbed out, I believe, for Raina Pelkak. Here's Wilsey. Finds Dixon. Pass to Sims. Fires up a shot. Too long.
But another good job working the ball, getting the ball to Sims for the open three. And didn't hit it, but, you know, she gets enough opportunity. She's a shooter. She's going to make them.
Crable, guarded by Wilsey, finds Wilson. Wilson looking around, finds Zincraft. Zincraft shot rims out, but rebounded by her sister. Amelia Zincraft gets the shot to go and the foul.
Now, Zincraft has really done an outstanding job, especially to start this fourth quarter down in the low post. Does a nice job moving to some open spaces, and right there, a nice spin move to get herself the basket and a three-point opportunity and get herself to the free throw line.
She'll be subbed out, though, for Avery Harding. But the free throw does give Egg Harbor Township a 1-point advantage. Wilsey finds Dixon. Back to Wilsey. Sims in the corner. Cross-court pass, and that one's taken away by Crable. Wilsey all alone down there. Circus shot doesn't go. Brown can't get that shot to go, and there's a clear foul. I mean, just would have been an insane shot there from Crable. Brown couldn't get her shot to go.
Yeah, you had Morgan Sims with the high pass. He got stolen, but a good job hustling back and getting that in position to get the rebound and ultimately draw the foul.
Sims fires up a three. Rims out. .425 remains here. The Eagles lead by one. Crable from way outside doesn't go. Rebound Zincraft. And there is Kirsten Zincraft with a basket.
Yeah, they've got to get the body on Zincraft. They're allowing her to operate with a little too much room, too much space down there.
And they're going to get a... See their long three.
Right here. And she just grabs the ball. It's a situation, I think, with her, you're going to find out where she is, get your body on her, and get that rebound, because she's really been tough down in the low post. And we've seen Sterling, at times, struggle with the rebounds, both on the offensive and defensive ends of the floor.
Pelkak's 1-1 doesn't go. 3-point advantage for the Eagles. 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Crable to Brown. Back to Crable. Egg Harbor Township taking their time. That one's sent back by Wilsey. And my goodness. Timeout for Egg Harbor Township, but take a look. Wilsey sends this one back.
Wow.
30 seconds, timeout. Taken by the Eagles.
Going to take a look right here at the Group 2 power points. Sterling right now the 9 seed with 220 power points, 9-10 record. They would take on Haddonfield.
Yep. We go to Haddonfield for a first round matchup. A team that they've lost to twice, but it's the type of team where if they play better, play like we've seen them play in some of their wins, they can beat this Haddonfield team. Of course, Haddon Heights, probably, I would say, outside of Woodbury, one of the better teams we've seen coming in at 18-1, having an outstanding year this year. Definitely the best team in the conference. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And obviously hold the number 1 spot in Group 2.
Zincraft inbounds to Brown. Harding outside. Back to Brown. Sterling needs a stop and a quick basket down on the other side. Egg Harbor Township doing a phenomenal job of not trying to force anything as there's a foul. Amelia Zincraft will go to the line.
Well, you saw the help defenders come over. That's a good foul. Don't give her, she was operating with too much space down there. And I'm sure that was a big part of what Coach Kate McDonald had talked to the team about.
First one does not go. Stays a 3-point game. Second one drops. And now into the game for the shooter, Amelia Zincraft, is Kara Wilson. And she's been a factor in this fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. And just really has a good knack for how to play down on the low post with the spin moves, finding open spaces down there.
McDonald's shot drops.
Wow, Mackenzie McDonald's just been outstanding with that jumper. And here, you know, a great sense of knowing that she's got the open shot, doesn't have to drive into defenders, drains it with defenders right in her face. And they're sending a couple over there on her because she's definitely had the hot hand today.
Take a look at our next TV game. It'll be basketball. Sterling will take on West Deptford Tuesday, February 15th. That'll be live on Channel 19. Also can find it on YouTube, youtube.com/SterlingTV19. Lady Knights took a timeout. Take a look at the huddle over there.
A good job just sticking with things in this game as you look at Coach McDonald talking to her girls over there. Sterling's definitely had their bumps in the road in this game, Jacob, but I feel like, you know, once they had some struggles, they've done a good job working their way out of it. You know, towards the end of the first half, had some struggles, started off strong in the second half, and have really battled today against a pretty good Egg Harbor Township team.
Well, we said it, Egg Harbor Township won 6 out of the last 7, and give credit where credit is due. Egg Harbor Township doing a nice job of battling back into this game. Early in the game, it was an 8-0 run for Sterling. They made the adjustments to battle back, and we got a good one here with 3 minutes left in this fourth quarter.
And we talked about the caliber teams in their conference, and you saw the top of Group 2, near the top of the Group 2, was Middle Township, who's also in their conference.
2-point advantage for the Eagles. Brown outside. Gets it over to Crable. Back to Brown. Here's Zincraft. Brown. Guarded by Wilsey. Back to Zincraft.
They're just taking their time, playing like they need to play. With the 2-point lead here with 2:23 remaining.
Doing a nice job of playing keep away. Good quick perimeter passing. And they get a foul on Dixon. And Egg Harbor Township took almost a minute off the clock there.
Yeah, they really forced Sterling to come out and do something out on the perimeter.
Now here is Zincraft to inbound, gets it to Crable. Wisely slow things down. Coach McDonald arguing for a moving screen that was set by Kristen Zincraft. And there is her sister. Shot doesn't go.
Good job by Sterling defending.
Oh my goodness.
No need to force things right here.
Zincraft knocked over Quinn on the way down. I don't know if we have a good look at that on replay, but that one is now stolen by Brown. 3 defenders chasing after her. Shot rims out. Woolsey rebound to McDonald. Kenzie McDonald looking for contact. There's none. And now that'll be out of bounds. It should be Sterling's ball, and it is.
And it's turned into a very, very physical game. On the ball, away from the ball, we saw some contact there, even running up the floor. So, boy, this is definitely becoming a battle, no question about it.
Yeah, absolutely. In a tight game where both teams have been battling, they both want this game a lot, and I think that's the reason we're going to see some of this physicality throughout the game.
There you see fans on hand here. Not as many as the other night for the boys' game, but still a lot of. There you see Kevin Stubbs, Kaylee Shan, 2 outstanding athletes here at Sterling High School in their senior years. A lot of fans on hand here, checking an outstanding game. This is really, Jacob, 2 teams that are. You talk about a game where we've had games where teams are evenly matched. Definitely, that's the case here today.
Yeah, absolutely. They're playing like it is. 1:20 left to go. Shot up and good! Aaron Quinn and 1!
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The 4-point play.
Excuse me, that was Tori Wilsey.
Oh, okay.
There was a lot going on.
I thought, okay.
Now is on number 32, Harding. 4th foul. Team 8.
And now they're arguing if it's even a 3 or not. Let's take another look at it. My mistake. See, Quinn was the one who got the inbound from Wilsey and then sets that nice pick to free it up.
Oh, wow.
And they give her the 3. So that already gives Sterling the 1-point advantage. Tori Wilsey, my goodness.
Well, we said at some point or another they were going to have to hit the 3, and give credit to them. They have gone to that, haven't hit it throughout this quarter, but Tori Wilsey honestly came up with the biggest shot of the game thus far.
And that could be the deciding factor. Still a lot of time with 1:19 left to go. Free throw doesn't go. Rebound McDonald. That is huge. Gets it to Pelkak, but they get her on the travel. Coach McDonald arguing that Mackenzie was pushed.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, had 2 girls right on top of her. There had to be some type of contact there.
The Eagles need a basket down by 1. Brown from way outside, no good. And Sterling will get possession.
Good job by Sterling right there, covering down low. And they're going to get a timeout right now. A good timeout because obviously Egg Harbor Township on the inbound is going to bring pressure.
And there he is. Board member for the Sterling board. Board member Jay, my dad, and our family here, supporting the girls.
On hand for the big game. And wow, it's definitely been an action-packed game. A lot to cheer about. Maybe at times frustrating for some of the reasons we had talked about. We won't get deep into that, but again, just a real good, hard-fought battle. And Jacob, this is the type of game that I think both coaches like to see their team in, especially when you're talking about the playoffs coming up in a couple weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. This is pretty much a playoff-type atmosphere. Close game that you might see in the playoffs, especially for Sterling. They play Haddonfield. They're the 9 seed. That game could go either way, even though they've lost twice in a row. But when you get into close games, especially if you're trying to make a deep playoff run, these games right here are important for that scenario.
Yeah, it gets you used to handling adversity, and there's been a lot of adversity in this game. And we talked about how Sterling was in a great rhythm, kind of lost it, but fought back to get it back, and again, have really battled throughout this entire game.
Wilsey, who hit the big shot on the inbound, got it to Dixon, and that one will be poked away, and that'll be Sterling possession.
Yeah, that's the right call, because they were trying to trap Bridget Dixon. Probably need somebody to come a little bit closer. Now they're talking a little bit right there to help her out, because they're going to continue to trap the ball in the inbound. Dixon
looking around for help. Somehow gets out of that. Now 3-on-1 finds McDonald. And McDonald gets that shot to drop. Still enough time to hit a three for the Eagles as Crable from way outside. Oh my goodness! Wow! Ava Crable from way outside to tie this one at 43.
You got your NBA three right there. Wow, what a shot. What a game by Crable. The freshman has really come to play today.
Dixon with the 1-and-1s at the line. First one drops. Now that is huge for the Lady Knights. Both are knocked down. We talked about the free throws being a kryptonite. They haven't been here in this game.
Sterling's been outstanding from the free throw line, and obviously, Jacob, that's how you close out a game like this, as you look at Crable right there, burning it with Dixon right in the face. What a big shot. And then an even better job of Dixon getting it up the floor, drawing the foul, and hitting two huge free throws.
Now a timeout. And I mean, this was from way outside. No fear taking that shot. Ties the game at 43, but Dixon making the free throws at the line.
And Crable hasn't been as big of an impact in the second half, but boy, she came up with the biggest shot so far for Egg Harbor Township, and Sterling's just going to let them inbound it. And good job. No need with the 2-point lead to have to put pressure, full court pressure.
Don't be surprised if Crable gets the shot from outside. They get it in low. Shot doesn't go for Zincraft, but her sister has it. That one's sent back. Ball's loose, and McDonald ends up with it, and they get a foul. And that should do it.
And, I don't think we talked enough about, we're talking about the big shots they're making, the job defensively. In the last 2 minutes, they've done on both Zincrafts, and you definitely saw that in that sequence. Really are making it tough for those two girls to operate in the low post, something they did freely in the third quarter. Sterling has done an outstanding job adjusting in these last couple minutes and battling and making it difficult for these two girls.
McDonald 5 for 5 at the line tonight. Can't make it 6 for 6. Still a really impressive job for this girls team, as throughout the season their shooting at the charity stripe has gotten tremendously better.
No question about it. And this is where you need it in this type of game.
Second one drops for McDonald. 6 for 7 at the charity stripe, and now Egg Harbor Township still has a chance. Only down by 3.
Taken by the Eagles.
Defend them. Obviously, the big no-no is the foul on a 3-point shot. You don't want to make sure you don't do that. But boy, what a job by Sterling in a lot of different facets today. And again, I like how they've adjusted through the game. And there were areas where Egg Harbor Township were consistent in getting the ball and getting some offensive production, and namely down in the low post with the Zincraft. And I just liked how Sterling in the last few minutes of the game have really shut that down. And to me, that's as big as any part of them coming away, if they do coming away with a win.
And now Egg Harbor Township coming out of the timeout. They need to move the ball up the floor quick. And Quinn will.
You want one defender up there so they can't roll the ball up to save time, and that's a good job doing that.
And they get a foul on the floor on Quinn.
Foul is on number 12, Quinn, third foul, team's fifth.
See right here, got away with that a little bit with the push, yeah. Lucky they didn't get a flagrant.
Shot up from Crable. Goodness, at the buzzer! And we are going to overtime, Mr. Schultz. Ava Crable said 4 quarters isn't enough, let's make it a 5th.
And kind of falling down almost, or going to her right, in the air, just threw it up there. 2 huge 3-pointers by Crable in the last minute of this game, and then this one coming with almost no time left to tie it. And fittingly enough, with the way this game's gone, we're going to overtime.
You couldn't have scripted this any better. My goodness. Take another look at this.
And they defended her. Sims' hat was right on her. That's one of those shots where you've got to tip your hat off to Crable, draining that, with one defender riding her the whole way through and another one stepping up in her face, and she just buried it.
Wow. I mean, we've seen crazy shots all night, but that right now is the shot of the game so far. And we still got game left to play in overtime, knotted up at 46.
Well, just an incredible matchup here in a game with the way it's going to go. Could go either way, and one of those games where you hate to see either team lose it. But like I said, I think both teams are going to benefit from this as a really in a playoff-like atmosphere.
That one will be Sterling ball, as Harding tipped that one straight out of bounds. Now Dixon, guarded by Brown. 4 quarters wasn't enough. Let's get this overtime underway. Wilsey to Dixon, down to Quinn. Quinn tries to find McDonald. It'll stay Sterling ball. Wilsey on the inbound to Quinn. Now to Dixon. To Wilsey in the corner. Shot up for 3. No good. And they're going to say that one hit the top of the basket out of bounds. And now Brown going to take this one up for the Eagles. And I'm still feeling chills from that shot in the corner from Crable, Mr. Schultz.
Unreal, unreal.
Crable fires up another 3. Splash! Ava Crable has been unstoppable in crunch time.
Yeah, they just have to get somebody out on her, and hey, you know, she'll come back with the drive to the basket, have the help defense to pick her up from there.
Quinn ends up in the hands of Brown. Now the ball on the floor, and Pelkak tries to get up the loose ball, but it'll be Eagles' possession on a jump ball. Take a look at the 3 from Crable. Yeah, she's left. That's too much space for her.
Way too much space, yep. And she can hit them from 3 and beyond, no question about it.
Here's Zincraft. Working against Wilsey in the low post, and a nice spin. Shot doesn't fall. Wilsey running the break. Wilsey drives. Foul.
Boy, what a job of Tori Wilsey. First bringing the ball up the floor and then coming up there, kind of going away from the basket, finding a way to draw contact and get herself to the free throw line.
And we've seen her do that all year. You know, just driving to the basket, getting quick contact, but that free throw doesn't go.
Always makes those drives count, whether it be by basket or getting to the free throw line. That's where you always, you know, that's the difference between a younger player and a player that has experience.
Neither free throw goes, and that'll be Eagle ball. And now Brown will run the point here for Egg Harbor Township. Finds Zincraft. Looking around. That one's knocked away by Wilsey. Ends up in the hands of Pelkat. Tries to get it back to Wilsey. Pelkat. Shot rims out. Rebound Wilsey there. Call a jump ball and it'll stick with Sterling.
Wow, what a steal by Wilsey. She's really doing it all right now, both from the offensive and defensive ends.
Dixon. Ball's now loose. And another jump ball that'll go the other way. Taking a look at it here. Nice job by Brown. Tries to knock that one loose. And speaking of Brown, she'll bring the ball up now. Halfway through this overtime period. The Eagles lead by 3. Zincraft gets it to the other Zincraft. And they're going to get a charge on Zincraft. Nice job from Mackenzie McDonald there.
Yeah, this is taking one for the team right here. No question about it as Mackenzie McDonald comes over, gets position, and boy, took a hit.
Some substitutions for the Eagles. Taking a look at this charge. Dixon to Sims. Finds Pelkat. Wilsey now drives inside. Shot up from Wilsey, no good. And taking another look at it.
Yeah, Sterling right now, just, you know, it's only a 3, but it's a 1-score game. He's got to take it easy, and yeah, we're kind of throwing up some off-bound shots. And just have to settle down. Settle down as a team.
Speaking of settling down, Egg Harbor Township now looking to slow things down on offense. Brown, pass too hot to handle.
Plenty of time left. This is where you want to go back to execute your half-court set, move the ball around. There's plenty of time even to be patient.
Only 3 points scored in this overtime. That could change with a Sims 3. She gets fouled.
You're going to get 3 shots.
Now is on number 15, Don. 4th foul.
Fourth foul from Lindsey Dodd.
And you've got an 85% free throw shooter there.
Sims knocks down the first one. 2 more to go. Knocks down the second one. She's the only person you don't want to foul out there.
Right.
She shoots 85% from the line. That's fantastic numbers.
Yep.
Third one doesn't go, and that one hurt.
Yep.
Crable. We're going to get a timeout from the Egg Harbor Township coaching staff. 1 point game, and man, that missed free throw might come back and haunt Sterling.
Yeah, well, still plenty of game left with about a minute here, and Sterling just has to. Obviously, you don't need to foul. You don't need to foul right away. Defend for some time. Try to get a steal, and then worry about a foul if that doesn't happen. And I'm sure Egg Harbor Township's going to try to get everybody moving in half-court sets, spread things out.
And I'm sure you should make time for our next TV game, Tuesday, February 15th. We got basketball. It's 5:30. Sterling's going to take on West Deptford. That'll be live on Channel 19, or you can find it on YouTube, youtube.com/SterlingTV19.
Will Johnny Wiggles be here?
That is the question everybody's asking.
Yeah, that's we got to investigate. See what happens. There's Zincraft right there, who boy, you saw the physical nature of this game when she drove and went into Mackenzie McDonald, and you know that was right there on the ball. But there's been a lot of battles away from the ball. And we're going to give a shout out to Matt Belinsky, who's a teacher at Egg Harbor Township, plays baseball with Mr. K. Thanks for watching.
They get a foul on Sims.
Sims, second foul, team 6.
One more, and they'll be in the bonus. Here is Brown, guarded by Sims again. Finds Zincroft. Woolsey gets the foul. That'll send Amelia Zincroft to the line. And free throws could extend this lead and potentially ice the game. First 1-and-1 drops for Amelia Zincroft, the 5'9" junior.
One shot.
And Allen makes it a 3-point game. And Kara Wilson will now check in for Amelia Zincroft, who knocked down those tough free throws. Now we're going to get a timeout.
Well, still plenty of time left.
60 seconds.
46.6 seconds.
And that might not seem like a lot of time, but it's definitely enough. It's only a 3-point game.
Yeah.
And the way this has gone back and forth, we've seen leads change in an instant, in the snap of a finger.
And what you don't want to do is come up the floor after maybe 6 to 10 seconds, force a shot. You've got time, move the ball around, get that defense moving, and you know you've got a shot to possibly get an open look from three. As we look at our South Jersey Group 2 PowerPoint standings, Sterling there at 9, Haddonfield 8. Like we said, you look at Middle Township up there. I'm sorry, I thought they were second or third. A team that's in Egg Harbor Township's division, as well as Wildwood Catholic. So this is an Egg Harbor team that's battle tested, just like Sterling, and both teams for sure are playing like that today.
3-point game of 46.6 seconds as Dixon takes the inbound. She'll be picked up by Brown. Finds Wilsey. Sims in the corner, fires up a 3. No good. Rebound, Dixon. Heaves up a shot. Pelkak with the rebound, and that one dropped to Raina Pelkak. And a timeout for Coach McDonald and the Lady Knights, but that brings this to within 1.
Great job by Dixon getting that rebound. And of course, Raina Pelkak getting Sterling within 1. And at the risk of being redundant, we still have a decent amount of time right now.
Absolutely.
And I think the biggest thing with this inbound, we don't need to foul right away. We can let things play out for 10 seconds, defend them, because a lot of times if teams are defended closely, they'll throw an ill-advised pass, and just like that, you could get the ball back with 20 seconds left, 15 seconds left, without having to send Egg Harbor Township to the free throw line. Egg Harbor Township right there, going over what they need to do. And obviously, they want girls moving, and this is where, when you're going to inbound in pressure, obviously the first thing is to get it inbound and then move the ball up the floor without a lot of ball handling. Move it up the floor by passing.
Yeah, you can't have a 5-second violation right here. Got to get the ball in. Sterling doing a nice job with the press. But there's Dodd over to Zincraft. And Zincraft looking around. Pelkak going to foul intentionally. That'll send Zincraft to the line for 1-and-1s. She knocked down 2 earlier.
Still giving yourself some time here. 23.4 seconds left.
Substitution Quinn for Sims for Sterling.
Play your first shot.
Shots up, free throw missed. Pelkak finds Dixon, 1-point game, Wilsey. Shots up, off the mark, rebound for Brown. And she's just gonna dribble around, and McDonald is called for the foul.
Well, you had the opportunity, had the shot, just didn't go.
Wyatt Brown, the freshman, to the line in a big spot here for the Eagles. First shot drops. Extends the lead to 2 with 10.3 seconds left in this overtime period. Shot is up and good. And timeout for Egg Harbor Township. And now Sterling's got to move the ball up quick.
Yeah, well,
now they don't have a lot of time. There is not still a lot of time.
And they initially looked like they were going to bring everybody back, Egg Harbor Township. So in that case, to save a little bit of time, you can roll the ball up the floor a little bit. But I'm sure Coach now is going to talk to them about having at least one defender up there to negate that possibly happening. But, you know, with the amount of time left, you've got a shot to maybe turn the tables on Egg Harbor Township and hit a 3 of your own to tie it. And this is the last home game as we look at Tori Wilsey and her fellow seniors. There's her dad, Rob Wilsey, looking on here in this matinee special that I believe this game was put on the schedule late. Was it? They added it late, which again, I think both teams are happy that they did that with the way this game has gone today. Just probably one of our better games of the year.
Yeah, I'm happy they added it because, boy, it's been a fun one. As if 4 quarters wasn't enough with you, Mr. Shores. We got 5.
Yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun here today.
With the overtime period, and now let's get back to basketball as Wilsey will inbound to Dixon.
Yeah, they're going to defend it.
And they got to move quick. Down by 3. Wilsey to Sims. Down low to McDonald. Wilsey outside. Fires up a shot at the buzzer. With the overtime victory over the Knights. A huge game from Ava Crable, the freshman. And the Knights are defeated at home, 53-50 in overtime. And man,
boy, I'll tell you, I think Crable really was the difference when it mattered. You know, she was shut down most of that second half, a great first half, but when the game was on the line, came up with that huge 3-pointers. We look at it right here. She's defended. You can't defend her any better. You had to help defend her, getting in her face, and she just buried it. And we're going to get another look at that shot.
A tough loss for the seniors, but we're going to take a look at this shot from Crable.
It's not like it gave up a wide open look where she could set her feet. She was running up in the air, one leg. You definitely didn't have good shooter bounce on the lower part with being in the air and just throwing it up there. But what a big shot by a freshman who is definitely set to have an outstanding career at Egg Harbor Township. And
a nail biter all to the end, Mr. Schulz.
yeah,
I mean,
a tough game for either team to lose.
I could have never predicted this happening. Let's take another look at this three from Crable, and yeah, you're right. Look at the screen. Look at the screen for Harding. That sort of frees Crable up enough to get the shot over McDonald.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that was Aaron Quinn defending. I thought it was Morgan Simmons. It was Aaron Quinn, but yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you had that. And that freed her up just enough to get the shot off.
We're going to take one final look at this from the inbound to the screen, to the shot, to the basket. I mean, wow, that was a fantastic shot for Ava Crable. As we were going to be signing off here for this one, I'm Jacob Clark, joined by Kevin Schulz here in the booth. Our next TV game will be Tuesday, February 15th. We'll have basketball action, 5:30. Sterling will take on West Deptford. That'll be live on Channel 19 and YouTube, youtube.com/SterlingTV19. So for the entire tech crew, Mr. Schulz, Mr. K, I'm Jacob Clark. Thank you for tuning in, watching girls basketball, and